Hello students. This video is designed to help you use algebra tiles in order to model answers to multiplication problems involving polynomials. Way back when in your schooling, you may have worked with algebra tiles on simple algebra multiplications like 3 times 2. In the case of 3 times 2, we would line up 3 tiles here for our first factor and two tiles here for our second factor, and in the product area we would just fill the space that these tiles would fill when you multiply them. 3 times 2 equals 6, very similar to a simple area problem with a rectangle. Well, now things are going to get a little more complicated as we work with multiplying polynomials. Let's take the problem 3x multiplied by 2x plus 1. Our first factor is 3x. So I slot in 3 x's with my algebra tiles, and that's my first factor. I want to multiply 3x by 2x plus 1. There's an x, there's another x, and there's a 1. Now I'm ready to create my product. X multiplied by x is x squared. Again, x multiplied by x equals x squared. And so on. Again, x multiplied by x is x squared. And so I end up with this as my first step of my product. Now I still have a 1 down here. So x multiplied by 1 gives me an x. Anything multiplied by itself, anything multiplied by 1 is itself. Again, x multiplied by 1 is x, and x multiplied by 1 is x. Now I've filled out the entire model here from the end of my first factor and the end of my second factor, and my answer is complete. Now it's time to present my answer. I have 6x squareds, and I have 3 x's. So this algebraic expression represents the multiplication of these polynomials. Let's try a little harder one, shall we? Let's try 2x plus 3 times 2x plus 1. I'm ready to begin setting up my factors. My first factor is 2x, so I need 2 x's. And then I need 3 1's. 1, 2, 3. 2 x's and 3 1's is 2x plus 3. My second factor, 2x plus 1. 2 x's and a 1. Now I'm ready to create my product. In x times an x is an x squared. In x times an x times an x is an x squared. 1 times x gives me x. I'm going to turn it sideways because I've taken care of this one. And here. And here. Well, now what I've done is I've taken this first factor and I've multiplied it by one of the x's. I have the second x I have to multiply it by, so I repeat the process. X times an x times an x, 1 times an x, 1 times an x, 1 times an x. Now I'm ready for my last piece. X times 1 is x. X times 1 is x. And now I'm down to the very end here. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. Now I've completed my product and it's time for me to count. I have 4x squareds. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 x's. And I have 3 constants. This is the answer to the multiplication of this expression, 2x plus 3 multiplied by 2x plus 1. This is how you use algebra tiles in order to model the multiplication of polynomials. If you have any questions, feel free to use the comments below. Thanks for watching.